Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. Well, here it is Monday, we've got another mailbag. Today's mailbag will include one very large box and a couple of packages from China. Very interesting. I am quite excited to see what's inside this box. Next up is a package from Mississauga, Ontario in Canada. I don't normally buy things from Canada because it's quite a bit cheaper to buy it in China. Oh, excellent. These are magnetic door sensors. They're switches. Once the two pieces pull apart, it triggers an alarm system or an automation system. So there's the magnetic part. This is the place where you put your wires. There's a normally open position. Pretty quiet. We'll have to check to make sure that they actually work. It's now March the 3rd, so less than 3 weeks. That's pretty good from China. This is the magnet part. This is the contact part. It has this removable little clip to hide your wires, which is quite nice. Right now, if we set it up so it's like this, we should see that this is in contact, not in. That's not in contact, so that is the normally closed position. And this is the normally open position. Works great, very happy with them. Got a bag for about 20 bucks, so $2 per switch, which is a very good deal. It's a listing from AliExpress. You can see that it is a switch with a normally open and a normally closed contact. A bag of 10 was less than $20, and it's going to work out well for my alarm system and my home automation project. First up is a package from second floor of Building D in the town of Ludongbao Industrial Zone. Contents are integrated circuit times 2. Let's see what we've got here. It doesn't look like an integrated circuit. And neither does that. This appears to be some kind of a proximity detector. I'll have to look into that one. Okay, we've got here a smart car infrared obstacle avoidance photoelectric sensor proximity switch. It's got a range of 3 to 80 centimeters and the range is adjustable. I've never used these before. This is just going to be for an experiment. I got a couple in case one blows up. They seem to be fairly good quality. Cables are nice. Sensor itself looks good. These were ordered on January the 7th and arrived on March the 2nd, so almost 2 months to come from China to Canada. Here's the AliExpress listing for the infrared detector. You can see that they're only $2.44, so I got a couple just to experiment with. Okay, this is a big shout out for Mike. He sent it from Ottawa all the way to where I live, which is about 4 hours drive. Took 3 business days to get here. But the scope looks in great shape. It's got the power cord and it has 2 scope probes. So we'll power it up in just a second. Okay, next up is this big box. I ordered this last week. It took 3 days, business days to get here, and I'm looking forward to opening this box up. Filming it might be tricky because my mount is a little too close to the box, but I'll give it a go. Okay, here we go. I imagine the guy that sold it wanted to make sure that there was no water on it. It is kind of wet and snowy this time of year in Canada. Seems to be well packed, lots of little popcorn. They'll be all over the place in a second. And there it is. New to me, Rygel Des105 II. It's a digital oscilloscope and it's been modified to go to 100 megahertz instead of the 50 megahertz. Scope booted up really quickly. I've got one probe hooked up. We'll just see how much inductive noise I've got on me. And I guess I'm a rather noisy fellow. We'll have to test this a little bit more in detail, but I'm very happy with the scope. It's been a big upgrade. I had an old scope meter and I wasn't very happy with it, but I'm very happy with this one so far. Okay, under this mess of wires is a Raspberry Pi connected to a pulse width modulator for the DC motor. It's going to be a little R2-D2 robot project I'm working on. I'm going to bring the camera up so you can see the scope, and then I'll run the program that actually starts the motor controls. Right now it's running, there we go. What we're seeing here is the pulse width modulator for the motor. And it's going to change direction in a second, and then you'll see it change the pulse width. I'm really happy to have this Rygel scope. It has been modified with the software firmware upgrade to give 100 megahertz. Looking forward to using it more. That includes mailbag number 2, and I want to thank everybody for watching. If you think this was interesting, please consider hitting the subscribe button and maybe even the bell. Thank you very much.